have the power to determine your love life. When you're ready to be happy, then damn it, you'll be happy. You will go out there and you will put in the universe and you will get somebody who is worth it.
I just wanted to do a follow-up to the question about why you don't see a lot of white men with black women. I put it out there that I love black women. I just started dating when I moved to Toronto, like 4 years ago. And then 2 years ago, I moved to Edmonton. It's like 3,000 miles away for work. And ever since I lived in both areas, I've been dating black women. So it's kind of weird because Canada is mostly white folks, and now I'm dating black women. I used to live in California, over in San Jose, Los Angeles, and I was dating Mexicans, Latinas, Asians who were from just like their background.
And we just was, just relaxing, trying to get away, having a good time. And then the next thing you know, the Ferguson decision happens. Then the day I see the 12-year-old that's killed by the police. And, man, me having two boys. I'm with my son right now, my wife and family there on a beach run. And me having two boys, this is my youngest, and to think that he could be in a park playing with a BB gun. I had a BB gun growing up, an airsoft gun, whatever they call it. I had the fake guns, and used to be outside shooting lizards or, shooting into the pond. And just to think that my son could have a fake gun, playing with it when so many other little kids, got guns and they going hunting with their dad. Well, we could be out in the park playing with a gun and the police who is trained, who is experienced, who is an adult can pull up on my son and shoot him. To think about that, to think about Mike Brown, even if he had shoplifted. When I was 15, I got arrested for shoplifting. To think about the fact that when I was 15, when I was a teenager, had that cop pulled up on me with the wrong disposition, having a bad day, just upset, feeling like he had something to prove, to think about that I couldn't be here, that I might not be here today, that who I am today is who Mike Brown could be today. I reach 30 million people a week with my message.
We are controlling transmission.
Hello, welcome to the Dawn, playground for the new power generation. There are over 500 experiences to choose from.
You're watching
Reality at its realest. MSMTV.
I can't breathe. That's what Eric Garner said as he was wrestled to the ground by NYPD officers. It doesn't even surprise me that these sorts of things are happening, and that's the worst thing about it. I'm not surprised.
I think what has scared me the most about the murders of these unarmed black men and boys is the fact that we know exactly who killed them. At this point, all they're doing is trying to justify why the victim did not deserve to live, and that's really, really, really terrifying.
When a grand jury failed to indict Darren Wilson for the murder of Mike Brown, I cried the entire night. I cried because he didn't deserve to die. I cried because that could have been my brother. I cried because I learned that it's legal to kill a black man for doing nothing at all, and that this country has not one fuck to give about justice for people who look like me.
My question for those that are content with the outcome of Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, Tamir Rice, Eric Gardner, and John Crawford, who seems to have been in the background of all of this, is how many people have to die in order for you to see that the system is unfair and unjust? Or are you content to watch the systematic lynching of your fellow man? You do not face the oppression every day when you go out, and you do not fear the presence of your protector. If you are stopped by a cop, it is a story to tell your family. We are stopped by cops. We are remembering that we have been told since infancy we have no rights. Anything we say can and will be used against us, and the media justifies our killers' actions.
It's disgusting the way that some people are treating it. The way that some people are trying to tell, by some people I mean white people, telling black people how they should react to this. It's not you being oppressed. How can you tell someone how to react to something that's happening to them, that's happening to people like them? When I watch the news, I'm seeing people like me beaten down, killed by the police. When you watch the news, you're seeing people like you doing those sorts of things and getting away with it.
I was really
coast to coast instrumentals.
Hey, it's all or nothing, boy. Hey, tales of the homeless. Without Christ, man, hey, we would be nothing, dude. Let me tell you something, partner. He paid it all. He gon' do it for you. You know what I'm talking about? Soul savior. They call him Jesus, though. You know what I'm talking about? It's all kingdom, partner. He paid it all. I meditate about this all the time. Soul savior. You know I'm about to hold it down right now. Hey, Jesus, I'm with you, man. Soul savior. savior. Rich, but he became homeless. If he would've never gave up his life, he would've never known us. Crucified, bonus in the mouth of the whale. Now Jonas, they wanna clone us. Foxes have holes and birds have nests, but my family crawl up in the box. In the street corners, puffin' dro, chase down with some Coronas. It will make the pistol whistle, moving faster than a missile. Pumping they fists, praying to God by faith, not making no wish. They be like, I hope I don't have to hit a lick after